What's good? What's good? Hopefully everybody's doing alright. Got a little bit of the baddie. Little bit something light. Ooh-wee. Think I could take this straight. Well, guess what? I just can't. I gotta have some Mike's Hard Lemonade. Because who doesn't like lemonade and vodka, right? It's delicious. Anyways, should have some good content coming. Supposed to be leaving out the state for a little bit. Checking out Florida. Don't hold me to it, but it's about to happen. This time your boy went on vacation. Fucking last 3 days. I mean, it's only 25 hours, 8 minutes of work for 3 days. No, nothing intense. Stack that loot because can't stack it when I'm gone. I mean I am Jay Banks, but come on, let's be realistic here. But anyways, fucking shitty outside. I mean, I like it. It's one of the reasons why I don't want to visit like warm parts of the states, like like Florida, Hawaii. Well, I would love to go to Hawaii, but it's like, it's 85 degrees. I'm like, no. I like to talk like I'm continuously smoking a cigarette. Oh, what'd you say, dude? Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to blow that exhale in your face. What could I say? I like the cold, but I do like getting a suntan, so let's go. Might be asking yourself what I'm smoking. The cheapest of the cheap. No, they're still like fucking almost $8 here, but depends where you go. I see these fucking things go for like $8.50 at places like this. Give me Marlboro Reds, okay? Like, I like the blacks and all, but if they're gonna charge more for these, it's like, no. Same thing with like Newport Menthol and fucking Newport Reds. It's like, see a place selling both of them for $8.50. It's like, whoa, those regulars should be down by like 75 cents to $1. Like, no, bro, they are Newports. They are the best. It's like, Newport Red is not the best. We're talking about the best. I'm gonna have to fucking say Parliament regulars. Off subject for a second, but wish me luck on this journey. Gonna try to get some content. The only reason I wouldn't get content is because I'm having such a good time that I don't have time to get good content, which would mean I'm slacking because the phone I'm using has a bunch of fucking storage. There's a little halfy. But yeah, life in general, it's been good, Just keep working hard, doing your shit, try to make other people's days better. I mean, that'll help you a little. The whole situation with people not wanting to do nothing with their lives it's became a fucking epidemic. Like where I'm at, it's just, nobody wants to do shit. And even people that are working with me don't want to do shit. Like, Jay Banks, could you go ahead and do this? Could you do... And I'm like, find out that I don't even have to do it because it's supposed to be done the next day. It's like, you want me to do your job for you today. What the fuck? What am I... I mean, I'm all for the helping hand. Because, like, if I tell somebody to do something, I'm not going to tell you anything I wouldn't do myself. It's like my job, I've picked up like homeless people's shit. I've cleaned up puke in a back room where I don't even know how the customer got back there. It's like bars are pretty fucking wild. People are trying to walk out with a loaf of bread. It's like, what? Like, hey, Jay, it's either going to be you or the other guy you're working with. You can rock, paper, scissors. Who's going to clean up the throw up? I'm like, you know how many times I've cleaned up my own throw up? You know how many times I've cleaned up my friend's throw up? Why don't I clean up a complete stranger's throw up too? Now that's an A1 worker right there, because other people are like, yeah, fuck you, I'm not doing that. Or they're like, don't be a pussy, do the job. Splash some bleach down. Luckily, the dude was a drunk, because it really wasn't in chunks much. Like, but shit, that's another thing. Got a quick story about the shit that I go through. Literal shit. It was about 4 months ago. Some random dude was just sitting on the bucket. It was a while ago, because it was hot. And I felt sorry for this guy. And I don't think I told you guys this story. But he was sitting on one of the buckets we'll leave out, you know, so other people can sit on them, you know, when they're having their smoke break or just, you know, scrolling their phone. I was like, damn, you know, it's 90 degrees outside, you know, this guy needs some fucking, you know, shelter from the sun. So next thing you know, this chick I work with, she comes up and she's like, hey, Jay Banks, do you smell shit? And I was like, no. She's like, well, I just seen a pile of shit right behind this guy's car. And I was just like, fucking walk over there. Sure enough, just a, you know, dude just exploded. So I fucking told my manager, I was like, dude, you know, like, he just happened to come out, and I'm just like, yeah, that guy's sitting over there. I'm pretty sure he took a shit, didn't wipe his ass because he didn't have anything. So he's sitting on one of the fucking buckets with poopy pants. And I understand there's mental illness and shit like that, but so once again, it comes down to me, like, yeah. So I'm fucking pouring down bleach and fucking Dawn dish soap mixed, you know, fucking strong as fuck. And I was like, I know I'm gonna pick it up. We got a shovel and a piece of cardboard. Like, this is nasty. Turn it off if it bothers you. So, my idea was I was gonna use the shovel and that part with gloves on. Keep in mind, even though there's bleach, and fucking scrape it up. So an old bartender was just like, oh yeah, you can totally rinse that off in the sink. And I was like, no, you don't get it. I'm throwing this goddamn shovel away. There ain't no way I'm gonna fucking rinse it off. And then they're like, oh yeah, fair enough. But it's like, where's your mind setting? Like, you know, where I work, it's like multi-millionaire owns the place. You know, owns different restaurants. It's like, I think for cleaning up some shit, you can spend $10 or $15 on a new shovel. But, yeah, one of my little rants and fucking little story about my life, because I know I don't do long videos, so I feel like I slack on content. Well, there you go. Practically a fucking 10-minute video, square and a half. Cheers it. To all the fans all over the world. Cheers it. Goose, goose. Shit is so smooth. And I'm drunk. No. Alright, we'll make it up to 10. 10 minutes. Well, I wish everybody the best. Said that like 4 times, but buzzed up people always say the same shit. Hey, did I ever tell you guys that story about, It's like, nah, bro. But tell it again. Tell it again. That goose gets you a little loose. You tell I love the cold. Look, couldn't even handle it. It's like, well, unless you live in the cold. Like, it's like it's 15 degrees outside and I fucking don't mind it. Just for me, per se, I would rather be cold than hot, because you can always put on a jacket. You always cover up your little ears. And these blacks seem like they smoke longer than reds, though. Whoa! Speaking of fucking storm, there went the fucking door. Just flew off like Dorothy. No. But it did slam out. Gotta make sure that's clicked. Anyways, guys, take care of yourself. Be smooth. Till next time, when somebody says yes, you can. I just can't. I just can't. No. I just can for you. Cheers.